Hello everybody, Load here for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video. So today we got a box opening of Legendary Duelists Ancient Millennium. This set looks awesome. It's got so much cool stuff in it. We got the Crystal Beast support. We got the Ancient Gear support, which I can't decide what I'm most excited for. We got Crystal Beast, Ancient Gears, Thousand Eyes Restrict / Relinquish, and you know, all that kind of crazy like Cthulhian part of Pegasus's deck. Granted, it was ancient Egyptian, but you know, like the same kind of deal. But still, there's so much cool stuff in here, and I'm just hoping we pull some of the good stuff. Now, apparently, Crystal Bonds, Ancient Gear Fusion, and the new Cocoon of Evolution are all short print ultras, which I'm not too happy about, because that means they're going to be a heck of a lot harder to get than they should be, especially since this set, like with the previous one, you're not guaranteed to pull a holo out of, which, oh boy. So out of our first pack, we got Time Machine, Crystal Beast, Ruby Carbuncle, Thousand Eyes Restrict, wow, that's a common, Instant Fusion, and then Parasite, Paranoid. Wow, they kept its OCG artwork. I thought they would change it up too, to just simply like, you know, match with, you know, Parasite's effect. So this thing's pretty cool. It's a level 2 Earth Insect, 500 attack, 300 defense. Its effect is a quick effect. You can target one face-up monster in the field, equip this card from your hand to that target. The equipped monster becomes an insect monster, cannot attack insect monsters. Also, its effects that activate by targeting an insect monster or monsters are negated. You can only use this effect of Parasite Paranoid once per turn. After this equipped card is sent to the graveyard, you can you can spell summon one level 7 or higher insect monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. That's pretty good overall. A really, really good card. The insect stuff in here is really good overall. There's like one card that's just kind of meh. I think that's the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth Trap. But other than that, everything else is pretty good. Then we got V3Z, Dragon Catapult Cannon, Liberty Removal, always nice to get a reprint of that. Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, got a reprint, which is pretty cool, because now you can actually summon it. Then we got our first super, Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon. Pretty cool card, never gonna summon it. Maybe if Master Roll 4 wasn't in effect, you could, but yeah. And then we got BM4 Blast Spider. It's basically the Launcher Spider retrain. If I'm correct, it's got like half of the original one's attack, or no, 1,000 less. I don't know. But anyways, it's monster effect. So let's see. Oh wow, it's shooting Blast Spheres. That's funny. So let's see here. He's 1,400 attack, 2,200 defense, Dark Machine, level 4. Once per turn, you can target a Dark Machine monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy them. If a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine destroys an opponent's monster by battle or card effect and sends it to the graveyard, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of one of those monsters destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can only use this effect of BM4 Blast Spider once per turn. So pretty good card overall, and I'm not going to read over every new card. I mean, I didn't read over the Dragon Catapult thingy, but the cards I think are pretty cool, I'm going to read over. At least the cards I'm probably going to use, or that like people are probably actually going to use. I'll read over. Dragon level 7. Oh, that got a reprint. I haven't looked at the set list for this, other than like what we got in the that's like new and stuff. Cool, Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem got a reprint. He needed one. Wormbait, I heard about this getting reprinted in here. I'm really, really happy about this because now I can revisit crawlers and actually play them at like full power. Crystal Tree, I think this is its first reprint in like forever. Then we got Ojama Pajama. Funny card. So this card actually makes like Ojama ABC playable, because the big thing is if an Armed Dragon monster and or a Light Machine monster Machine Fusion monster or monsters you control be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish one Ojama card from your hand, face up, field, or graveyard instead. You only use each of the following effects of Ojama Party once per turn. During the main phase, you can add one Ojama card from your deck to your hand and discard one card. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can spell summon as many of your banished Ojama monsters as possible. This card is really good for Ojamas in general. The first part for Ojamas themselves, you don't really care for, but the other two effects are just amazing. But however, the first effect though is still really good because it helps with ABC if you're playing Invoke Mechaba. It's a freaking machine, and he's a light machine, so you can save him by banishing your Ojama stuff instead. Like seriously, Ojama Pajama is just one of the best like Ojama support cards I've seen. Let's see here, Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus, awesome. Ancient Gear Golem, Rainbow Dragon. They went and added the text to where now it's an ultimate crystal monster all the time, which also means now that that's the thing, and also they went and updated Rainbow Neos as a card text, even though he's not in this set, they updated it on a TCG database. So where now his card text says that he needs an ultimate crystal card as the fusion material, which is really, really annoying because now that that's the case, now we can no longer search Rainbow Dragon off of oh crap, what is it called? That one spell card, like anything that like could search it or copy its name, you can't do it anymore. So now the only way to do it is searching them off a Melody of Awakening Dragon, which was the best way anyways. Which it really annoys me because that means that now we gotta go by the OCG rules on that. Vortex Trooper, why the hell did he get a reprint? Illusionist Faceless Magician. This thing is really, really good. Basically, if a Relinquished or Thousand Eyes monster, Eyes Restrict monster dies, you can spell summon it from your hand or graveyard. And if he dies, you can summon out an Eyes Restrict or a Relinquished from your graveyard. So, really, really good card. Now, apparently none of the Relinquished stuff is short printed, so I'm pretty happy about that. Let's see here. We got a Blast Sphere. I hate that card. Limit Removal. Ultimate Ancient Gear Ultimate Pound. Seriously, he just got printed and coded to Duelist, or whatever it was. Ojama Magic, yay! I kind of want to try and build Ojamas. And a lot of the Ojama stuff never got reprinted. So Ojama Magic getting reprinted is really, really nice. I mean, I've always wanted to build Ojamas, but like, red and blue never got reprinted, which is a bit annoying. Oh wow, Panzer Dragon got reprinted. Arm Dragon level 3, Carbuncle. Ooh, our first Ultra. Millennium Eyes Illusionist. So this thing is a hand trap that basically lets you do Relinquished or Thousand Eyes Restrict or the new Eyes Restrict monsters effects to equip stuff during your opponent's turn. It's really, really stupid, and then you can add them back to your hand from your graveyard if an Eyes Restrict or Relinquished is special summoned. That's pretty good. Then, oh cool, Ultimate, oh cool, Ancient Gear Frame. He's only a rare. Heck yeah. Oh god, now if only freaking Ancient Gear Fusion wasn't a short print. Oh god, it's so annoying. Okay, so let's see here, we got Relinquished, Insect Queen. I don't even know how many Ultras you're supposed to get in this. Good old Crystal Release, and another Super, Ultimate Crystal Magic. So this card is how you summon the new Rainbow Dragon Fusion. Basically, if a Crystal Beast is destroyed by battle or card effect, just by battle, you can send one Crystal Beast with each different name from your deck. 7 Crystal Beasts with different names from your hand, deck, or field or to the graveyard. Special summon one Rainbow Dragon Fusion monster from your extra deck. Special one Ultimate Crystal Fusion monster from your extra deck. This is treated as a fusion material, fusion summon. And if an Ultimate Crystal card leaves the field, you can banish this from your card, place as many of your Crystal Beasts into your back row. Really, really good trap card overall. Ojama Match is okay. I like it, but it's nothing major. God, we got 1 Ultra and 2 Supers out of the first like 4 packs. First like 7, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea how many Ultras we're supposed to get in this. God, let's see here. We got another Time Machine, another Thousand Eyes, Instant Fusion, Arm Dragon level 7, another Blast Spider. Arm Dragon level 5, Vortex Trooper, Sapphire Pegasus, Pinch Hopper, that's pretty cool. And then him, so far I've only seen 2 Crystal Beast monsters that have gotten reprinted in here, and that's the 2 best ones, but still it would have been nice if they could have reprinted the others too. Barrel Dragon, awesome. Hey, Relinquished Fusion. So this is literally just basically both Polymerization and Miracle Fusion for Relinquished. So you fusion summon out an Eyes Restrict fusion monster. Using materials in your hand, field, or graveyard as the fusion materials, they get banished. And then if it's in your graveyard, you can banish it to target one monster that you can equip onto a Relinquish or Eyes Restrict, and then equip it onto it. That's pretty good. And hey, another gear frame. I'm happy. That's 2 gear frames down. I need 1 more. I need at least 1 Megaton, and I need 2 to 3 Ancient Gear fusions, and that's gonna be annoying. God. Ancient Gear Golem, Ojama, oh god lord. Ojama Solation, oh, Jesus Christ. Another just kind of okay card. It's one of the new Ojama cards. I can't remember if that or Oja Match is the better of the 2 of the quick play spells, but the best of the Ojama support is definitely by far the trap card. And then we got him, we got Relinquish, Crystal Release, Mimicat, hell yeah. I've heard that Mimicat and Toon Kingdom are short prints in this, which is really annoying because I want to try and get them for my brother who, while he doesn't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly because he just doesn't have the time because he's an adult with 2 kids. Hey, Wormbait. He really wants to have a Toon deck, and Mimicat and Toon Kingdom he could never get because they're so expensive and he doesn't have the money for them, which drives me nuts, and I wanted to try and help him. And then we got Corrosive Scales. Yeah, this is the new card that is okay for the insect stuff. So basically, target an insect monster you control, equip this card to it. While you control the equipped monster, your opponent's monsters cannot attack insect monsters except the equipped monster. While this card is equipped to a monster, each time your opponent normal or spell summons a monster or monsters or activates a card or effect, place 1 scale counter on each face-up monster they control. Each monster your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense for each scale counter it has. Yeah, it's okay. If it put the scale counters on the trap card and made it to where all monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense for every scale counter on it, it would have been a lot better, but because it goes onto the monsters themselves, that means all they gotta do is link off of it, or exceeds with it, or sync with it, or anything to get it off the field. It's kind of annoying. Getting a lot of other printings. Ojama Pajama, that's pretty cool. Is Oja Muscle Oja Magic the only like reprinted Ozama card? From the looks of it, yeah. Oh, Heavy Metal Raiders, the field spell. I actually haven't read this in forever. What does this do? The first time each Dark Machine monster you control would be destroyed by battle each turn. It is not. And if you took damage from the battle, it gains that much attack after damage calculation and keeps that attack as long as this card is on the field. Oh, wow. I remember people talking about wanting to use this in Cosmos as like a secondary option. Once per turn, if a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine destroys a card on the field by battle or card effect, you can spell summon 1 Dark Machine monster from your hand. Huh, that's pretty cool. Now, if only the rest of Bandit cards got retrains, but they didn't. But still, really cool card overall. I like that. Really, really helpful for the Dark Machine tribe archetype or something. I don't know. Kind of makes me want to build a Dark Machine deck, and I got some ideas with that. I'll mess around with it, see what I can do. Especially with the other new stuff. Blastosphere is pretty cool. Ojama Magic. Hey, there's my third Illusionist Faceless Mage, dude. And then let's see. Vortex Trooper. Panzer Dragon, Armed Dragon level 3. Hey, Rainbow Bridge. Oh god, that card is pretty. So this card just basically adds any crystal spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. It's not once per turn, and it's so good. Okay, so that's our third Ultra. I don't know how many we're supposed to get. That scares me. Oh god, that's such a cool card. I'm happy to get it. I'm gonna have to buy everything online, aren't I, after this? Oh boy. Crystal Tree, Ancient Gear Thingy, Ancient Gear Frame, yay! I think that's my third one, I don't know, I lost count. Actually, I'm curious, how many do I have? Okay, so there's 1 Gear Frame. Oh, I meant to put that with the supers. I don't need that. Okay, so I've gotten 2 Wormbaits and 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool, so I do have my 3 Ancient Gear Frames, yay! I just need to get my hands on 2 to 3 Ancient Gear fusions. I can't decide on how many I want to play yet. I'm leaning more towards 3 though, dude. It's just how good the card is. Oh boy. Another corrosive scales. Panzer Dragon, Arm Dragon, Arm Dragon. Oh, hey, Desperado Barrel Dragon. So this guy is pretty cool. Oh, he's another Ultra. I again don't know how many Ultras I'm supposed to get, so this is scaring me because, now granted, we've gotten like 1 Ultra for everything so far, which is great. Well, except for 2 Ultras for Relinquist. Desperado Barrel Dragon. If a face-up Dark Machine monster you control or monsters you control is stripped by battle or card effect, you can special this card from your hand. Once per turn during the battle phase, you can toss a coin 3 times, destroy face-up monsters on the field up to the number of heads. Then if the result was 3 heads, draw 1 card. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 7 or lower monster that has a coin tossing effect from your deck to your hand. So I think he can grab another copy of himself. Let's see here. He's 4. He's 8. Oh, so he can't grab another copy of himself, which would have been so good, but nope. I think the original Barrel Dragon was level 7, so you could grab him. I don't see that being good though. Crystal Release, Relinquist, another Oja match. I was just hoping I pull at least one of the short print Ultras. That'd be really, really great because that'd save me a bit of money. Hey, another Ultimate Crystal Magic. And I think that's my 3rd or 4th Parasite Paranoid. I don't know, lost count. Yeah, these are super small sets, so you should be able to get most of anything. I would really prefer it if you could get everything of just buying a box, but no, you can't do that. Because Konami has to go and short print a bunch of stuff. That also, of course, obviously you can only fit so many Ultras and stuff in here, but it'd be nice. That's like one of the big benefits of Pendulum Evolution, the fact that you could get everything you needed for the deck and then some in 1 box. Ozo Magic, another Barrel Dragon. Hey, my 3rd Wormbait. And another one of him. Like, all the hollows are up top, though. That's a bit weird. I wonder if that's a reoccur... 2 Ruby Carbuncle right on top of each other. Okay. Hey, the new Insect Queen. Metamorphose Insect Queen. I really wish they would have just called it perfectly Ultimate Insect Queen or something, just simply to roll with the theming. But oh well. So it cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by a card effect. If another insect monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target insect monsters you control with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. At the end of the damage step, if this card attacked, but you contribute 1 monster, this card can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Once per turn during the end phase, you can special summon 1 insect monster token. Insect Earth, level 1, attack 100, defense 100. Really good card overall. I mean, like, you wouldn't normal summon this even if you could, but it's really, 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 really good. It makes for a fun little insect deck that you could do with it and some of the other new stuff. Crystal Release, Ancient Gear Golem. Oh, hey, there's the new Eyes Restrict. Millenium Eyes Restrict. So, needs a Relinquist plus an effect monster. Has the same stats as Files and Eyes Restrict, level 1, attack 0, defense 0. Once per turn, your opponent cannot, whenever your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls or is in the graveyard, equip that target to this card you control. This card gains attack and defense equal to that equipped monster's attack and defense. Monsters with that equipped monster's name cannot attack, also their effects on the field and their activated effects are negated. So, this thing is really, 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 really good. Basically, it just locks down your opponent. And it's the only one between Relinquist and Files and Eyes Restrict and the other restricts. Actually, well, there's only 3, this guy and Relinquist and Files and Eyes, that can equip multiple cards. That's really, really, really good. He's incredibly powerful. You want to try and get him out as soon as possible, generally speaking. Really, really useful. I just wish you could, actually actively equip something without having to wait on your opponent doing something. I get that that's like the whole point though, to equip something in chain and then, try and negate some stuff, but still it would have been nice if you could actually like equip something on your own without having to do something, Instant Fusion, Blast Sphere, Crystal Tree, Perfect Ultimate Great Moth, another Gear Frame. I'm really hoping I can pull a Toon Kingdom. Pulled a Mimicat so far, so I'm happy about that. Still would be nice if I could get another one or a Toon Kingdom. That was a Magic, and another Metamorphosis, Insect Queen. It seems like you can get a lot of supers in a box in here. That's 2 Insect Queens and a lot of other stuff. I can't believe they freaking reprinted the crappy retrain of it. Hey, here we go. The, wow, you get a lot of holos in here. I thought I wouldn't get that many. I remember buying the previous Legendary Duelist, and I pulled like 4 holos of that. I mean, 4 ultras, that mean, so Ancient Gear Fusion, God, it's such a cool card. Fusion summon 1 Ancient Gear Fusion monster from your extra using monsters from your hand or on your field as fusion material. If you use Ancient Gear Golem or Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound as the fusion materials on the field, you can use Ancient Gears in your deck as well. Really, really, really good card. It's such a shame that they freaking went and made it a short print. I have no idea how much it's going for either. I'm scared. Let's see here. I think that's probably going to be our last holo. I hope there's one more. It would be nice. But it won't surprise me if that's the last one. Rainbow Dragon. Crap. Okay. Darn it. So much bulk. How nice it would be if like the last pack has crystal bonds or something. Barrel Dragon. Wormbait. Ooh, cross-dimensional duel. So out of all the Ancient Gear support, this card's not that great, especially since it doesn't have Ancient Gear in the name, which it really should have somewhere, but I guess they couldn't fit it on there. So it's a trap card, obviously. You target 1 Ancient Gear monster you control, banish it during the next standby phase, return that monster to the field, and if you do, its attack becomes double its original until the end of that turn. If 1 or more Ancient Gear Golems or Ancient Gear Ultimate Pounds you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. It's a somewhat good card. I like its effect to be able to just help you with the OTKs, and also can get your fusions out of the extra monster zone so you can do more shenanigans. But however, considering that Ancient Gears want to OTK and do it quick, this card does not do much for them. If this was a spell, I probably would play it, especially if it was a quick play or something so you could chain it. But as a trap, it's just not really worth it. And I really wish its graveyard effect was if an Ancient Gear monster you control would be destroyed. But no, it's just Ancient Gear Golem or his crappy... Hey, there we go. Or his crappy retrain. God, so we got a Toon Kingdom and a Mimicat. I'm happy. I'm going to be able to get that to my brother. God. I'm just happy about that. I don't even care if we don't get anything major out of this last pack. Already gotten a lot of cool stuff. And then Ojama Party, or Ojama Pajama, which I think that's, how many copies do we pull that? 1, 2, 3, I think 4-ish. Okay, so, let me just organize everything. Because I want to go over this, because I do think that this set is worth getting, especially if you skipped out on Legendary Duelists, the original, because this set is so much better. But it just has so much cool stuff. So for everything, good lord, like there's just so many cool cards in here. I absolutely love it. So for the holos, I pulled, I'm just trying to make sure I got like everything all next to each other for the multiples. Okay, I know I pulled, there's the other one of that, and then, yeah, ow. Okay, so we got 1 cross-dimensional duel, 2 ultimate crystal magics, which is actually all I need for the deck, and 1 Ancient Gear Fusion, 1 Millenium Ice Restrict, 2 Metamorphosis Insect Queens, 1 Desperado Barrel Dragon, 1 Heavy Metal Raiders, 1 Rainbow Bridge, 1 Relinquished Fusion, 1 Millennium Eyes Illusionist, one ancient gear, sorry, 8 armed dragon catapult cannon. Don't know why I read that as ancient gear. And then for the notable rares, we got 1 Mimicat and 1 Toon Kingdom. I'm happy. God, this is such a great set. If you really want to get it, I recommend buying a box just to support your locals. That's what I did. And then getting the rest online, because I don't think much of these are going to be super expensive. I hope not, at least. There's just so much cool stuff in here, you know. The relinquished stuff, like the deck now, might actually be a decent rogue deck, especially after I've been playtesting a lot. I really feel like that it might be a pretty decent rogue deck. It's a lot of fun, and it does a lot of stuff to really just screw over your opponent. So I would at least recommend picking up a few of these cards, especially the Crystal Beast stuff, if you have any interest in any of these decks. What do you guys think? Thank you all for watching. What are your guys' thoughts on this pack? What do you guys think on the set as a whole, like my openings or anything? Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. See you all later. Peace out and goodbye.